My very first competition was in my head the whole time, before the match even started. When the ref finally calls us onto the mat, I step on the mat and I can't feel my foot.
But we also do this for us, bro. It's a form of therapy. It's not really about the numbers.
What got me was the kids. They got in the car. Oh, what's wrong with Dad? And Jess had to lie. He's like, oh, he's just sleepy. Is this what I want to pass along to my kids? Whether they know the exact thing or not, the energy is still there. The feeling is still there. They just see their dad passed out. Nah, I think that's it.
All right, who cares? Like, let's take this path. But then once it actually comes knocking at your door, bro, it's like, all right, I got to change. Because I was supposed to be with him that night. What happened? Like, if I was there, could I have stopped him? If I was there, would I have done it first and not been here for my kid?
Fear. There's a lot of fear that comes up when it comes to making a decision like that. Why is that? When we know it's supposed to be a better decision.
Bro, I'm 36 years old. I just quit everything at 34. From 17 to 34, I thought I was this person. You know, I attribute it to all of these things that were habits, but I'm not those habits. You know that something's going to change. Something's going to be different. You just don't know where that's going to lead you.
All right, guys. Welcome back to Daily Deposits. It's your boy, David, and I'm here with
Troy also.
And man, yo, we've been going weekly for like the last month, right?
Yeah. We decided at the beginning of the year that we were going to actually just push, bro, and just go. And we got a schedule.
Yeah. So it's been fun. To all the listeners that have been listening, I had a couple people come up to me this week actually saying like, hey, I've been listening on the way to the gym, and like, it's pretty dope that you are open enough to be vulnerable on camera. And like I said, he's a little older, and so he's like, that's kind of foreign to him to see men opening up like that. So to hear that, it's been kind of motivating to keep going.
They come from a different era too, especially if they're older than us. I mean, even our era is like, we talked about it multiple times on an earlier podcast. Just like keep pushing through that shit. You know what I mean? Whatever you got going on, they come from an era that's harder than that. So I'm sure him and his friends probably don't have the most open conversations. Right. But that is excellent that somebody is, noticing us. We do this for y'all, if y'all haven't caught on yet. But we also do this for us, bro. It's a form of therapy. It's not really about the numbers, but, getting shit back like that is ultimately the best thing we can possibly get.
Yeah. Now he asked me, he was like, yo, so what's the goal? You trying to get like 1 million followers or 2 million? I was like, honestly, bro, it could be 1,000. And like 1,000 weekly listeners. I'm totally cool with that.
I'm straight with 1,000 yearly, bro. If we affecting lives, we affecting lives out here. Yeah. Like, that's really the thing, bro. Someone's listening. Ultimately, that one guy would be good enough for me. Like, he listened. If it affected even the slightest thing that he's done in his day, you know what I mean? If it stopped him from having road rage, and by all means, bro, we did our fucking job.
Right. Yeah. No, and that's what motivates me and keeps me going. So we're going to keep continuing to push these out and, hopefully get better with our setup and yeah.
It'll all come, bro. You got to start somewhere.
Yeah.
That's really what it is. I mean, every idea is crazy until it fucking works. That's really the biggest thing. And we're going through the process right now. That's all it is. Right. It's a process. Then one day we'll look back like, yo, remember when we used to do this? Remember when we used to do that? Or we forgot to do this? You know what I mean?
Man, oh, dude. Something they don't tell you about podcasting is the upload, how long it takes to upload a podcast. Our last podcast that we uploaded, shout out to Sam. I don't know if you watched that. We'll leave a little link if you want to check out Sam. Great comic book writer. Illustrator, entrepreneur,
just an interesting dude overall. Yeah. Like, just his mindset and his artistry was great. Not to cut you off, but just wanted to definitely pitch that in as a personal point.
Yeah. Upload speed. I uploaded it 7 a.m. It was on a Friday. I got back home about 9 p.m. It it was still uploading at 96%. Like it had
That's on YouTube?
on YouTube.
Yeesh. What kind of...
It was a 75 gig video. So it was, but that's something that they don't really tell you, like, okay, it's going to take a while to upload this stuff, or it's going to, because you think like just editing and then you put it out and then we upload it and we're good.
Where the fuck do they store stuff then? Like, bro, that's if ours at this level is like that level of memory, these professional ones that are like full scale production crew, 3-hour recordings from 3 different angles. Like, where the fuck, what are you storing that on? Is each episode on a hard drive?
Definitely on a hard drive. They have multiple hard drives. I have multiple hard drives. It's a process. I've learned a lot. It actually helps me with like some of the other content that I want to do as well. So all of this is great practice, from setup to takedown to scripting to outlining to just being being comfortable in front of the camera to speak. But no, they definitely have tons of hard drives and a team and a full team, proper internet connection. I think I got the basic internet connection, so it's the whole upload download speed. So.
They probably have like the top fiber optic for business too, where it's like set up for 20 computers, even though they only have one connected. You know what I mean? Yeah, no, you're right. You're right.
My little MacBook Pro. Hey, I'm not hating against it. It's done me good. But
yeah, I've been rocking my MacBook since 2018, bro. It's time for a new one, but
yeah, I think I'm 2020.
Yeah, as long as it's hanging on, I'm chilling.
Yeah,
I'm good.
But yeah, man, I'm happy with where we're going with this, and the people that are along on the ride with this. Thank you. Shout out to you guys.
We love y'all.
If there's anything that you guys would like us to talk about, go ahead and comment that down, or any topics of discussion, because we have a lot to talk about. A lot of things that we've gotten past that we've kind of, I don't want to say overlooked, but it's just we're on the other side of them now, that we could easily kind of give some gems to people who are in that situation. And speaking of that, actually, I will talk about it, because I think this will be our next one, or whenever we have time. I wanted to touch on addiction. And I was talking to someone maybe 2 weeks ago, and we were talking about addiction. And this whole time I'm thinking that like I was actually addicted to like alcohol and drugs and things like that. But true addiction, you can't just quit like how we quit. Like, what do they call that? White knuckling or something? Like, you can't just quit if it's like an actual addiction. Like, I didn't go through the 12-step program. I didn't go through all the things that people with actual addictions.
Yeah, the rehab treatments and centers and whatnot. Through that.
But I don't think people talk about it in the light that, I guess, our experience of being able to still quit something that we knew was kind of destroying our lives, really. But I wanted to touch on it somehow. I didn't know how to talk about it, and I don't think I've actually talked about it. But it is something I want to touch on and break down, and that would be I think a cool topic.
Let's get into it, bro. If we're talking addiction, I'm the person to talk to. So I don't shy away from that shit, bro. I know who I am at heart,
Yeah.
But yeah, bro, I think to each his own, you know what I mean? Like, some people need, these heavy rehab centers and things like that. And most of the time what they get in those rehab centers that actually work is a source of therapy, a source to figure out what triggers that makes you this addict. You know what I mean? For me, I never had to do anything like that. I went to some NA classes in like 2019. I was going like pretty regularly, 7 o'clock. It was right here on Western, like near the Slauson Swap Meet. But what really, I think that planted the seed for me, because it it started showing me that other people are going through way worse shit, and whatever's dragging me back to this in my life is not that bad. You know what I mean? Like, it was a dude that, like, you know, he did some things to his same-sex cousin in order to get more of, you know, and it's like, bro, I'm not that deep. My life ain't. Yeah, I know. He spoke about that openly though. We can get him on the pod. I'm sure he got to be somewhere around, bro. I don't, you know, I don't know, but it's situations like that, bro. It was another guy and girl couple who actually shared sleeping in the tent. They lost their children. They shared time sleeping in the tent. They got their kids back, you know, after some time and getting clean. Mm-hmm. But it's like, it's those extremities, bro. Like, how extreme is your extreme? And I don't think anyone's extreme is more extreme than the other.
Right.
I think it's just what affects you. You know what I mean? Like, you might be able to run 10 miles before, you know, you tear something. I might be able to run one before I tear something. At the end of the day, it's still torn.
True. True.
I don't know if that was too deep, but
no. I think that's perfect. But I want to.
What worked for you? How about that? What worked for you? Because I do remember when you decided to go completely clean. I remember you went to Mexico or something like that. Was it like Cinco de Mayo or something? Was it
when I quit?
Yeah, when you like completely quit. This might have been like right before you completely quit. But you went like to Mexico or something. I went
to Cuba. I went to.
I feel like you took a day trip like to Mexico or something.
I mean, I'm sure there was a lot of that. Leading up to quitting, I started the new year knowing that I needed to quit, or I knew I needed some kind of change. So I said, let me cut my drinking down to once a month. I was like, oh, you know.
Now, is that one drink or is that like one occasion, one night?
This was a free hall pass to drink.
Okay.
I wasn't specific at all.
Bro, you're getting belligerent drunk if you're only giving yourself a free hall pass once a month, bro.
I didn't know that. I saw it as like me cutting down. I was just like,
I'm getting smoked if I got one fucking day to drink, bro, and I'm still drinking. I'm going, yeah.
I cut it down to once a month. So January 1st obviously was, you know, my one time. And then my birthday is the following month, February. We went out to Cuba. So I ended up doing the whole trip, basically. And then March happened. Not Cinco de Mayo, but St. Patrick's Day.
That's what it was.
So St. Patrick's Day was on a Sunday. And we're like, all right, well, it's Sunday. It's gonna be a light day. It's an early day. It's supposed to be. It's like noon. We go over to Newport Beach, Costa Mesa, and I was acting like a big ass kid. I gave my credit card to a bartender. It's $2.
Tab open?
It's tab open. It's $2 Jameson shots because it's
yeah, celebration, St. Patrick's Day.
St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah,
$2 Jameson shots. So apparently, I just bought everybody shots. Myself, whoever was with us.
Yeah, the nice comes out when you're drunk, bro. That's for all of us.
Felt like I was like, I don't know what, but mind you, like I said, this is Sunday, so kids got school tomorrow. Jess is with me. There's maybe five of us, and we were supposed to leave early to go pick up the kids. I'm driving, by the way. Supposed to leave, pick up the kids.
Whoa. Time out.
Yeah.
It's a weekend day, right?
Sunday.
Yeah, okay. And you tasked yourself to go pick up the kids.
Because it was supposed to be a light day.
Yeah, that didn't happen, bro.
It's Sunday. We're going to go, have a couple drinks, play some pool, and then we bounce. We get there, 1, 2, 3, 4. Take the card.
Yeah,
I got it.
here.
I
Just,
got it.
Yeah.
Then
Bro,
then
the fuck was
5 or
that?
6 o'clock comes around. Jess is like, yo, we gotta go. And I'm like, I hear you. I'm faded though.
Yeah,
I'm like,
Ain't no leaving.
I'm faded.
Ain't no leaving, baby.
More people start showing up. More people that I knew. More people that the group knew.
You're not going nowhere at that point.
Another friend comes in. We're leaving. We're leaving at 8 o'clock. We're leaving. One of my clients comes through the door. Oh, Dave, what's up, man? He's with like another friend also that I knew. I gotta get him a shot. I never drink with so and so. I gotta get him a shot.
Oh God, you're crushed, bro. You just give her the keys at that point.
Now after this, I don't remember.
Oh.
After I see them, this is the last thing I remember is them two. It's funny. I just cut the second guy, not the first client, but I cut. I was talking to him in the chair about it, and I was like, "Hey, man, the last time I saw so and so, Ryan, was at this bar on my last day drinking." He was like,
Do you remember what bar you were at?
Go Hill.
Okay,
Go Hill. He's like, I was there too. I was like, oh shit, okay. But
you didn't remember seeing him?
I don't remember seeing him. I do remember seeing the first friend. And he was with this girl, and I just got excited and was like, yo, we staying.
Yeah.
Just like, no, we gotta go. I specifically remember her telling me we gotta go. There's a lot of
That don't matter once you're drunk, bro. I'm sorry, Jess. We love you, but that does not matter once you're drunk.
So we end up staying probably 10. Jess ends up driving to go get the kids. Like I said, I don't remember anything past this point.
You sleep in the passenger seat.
Sleep in the passenger seat.
Yeah.
We pull up, get the kids. I throw up everywhere. Blah.
In the car?
In the car, open the door on the floor. My pops brings out the kids.
I don't think I ever had that problem.
He cleans it
That's
up.
fucked
My pops cleaned it all up, man. Shout out to Pops. He be watching too. So.
Yeah, I'm glad he did that for you, bro.
Cleaned it up.
God damn, dude.
Cleaned it up. Like I said, I don't remember none of this. Right? So I wake up the next day. $600-$700 on my credit card at a dive bar, bro.
Yeah, you didn't even
$3 drinks. $2 drinks.
Yeah, so you added the fuck up. You buying everybody a drink. And it's Newport, bro. So they already got the money. You ain't even gotta buy them shit. Like they got it. Was that the last time you let yourself down? Because normally what happens is we let ourselves down. And then that's when we decide to switch.
So what got me was, yes, my dad cleaning up everything and just looking that. But what got me was the kids. They got in the car. Oh, what's wrong with Dad? And just had to lie and say, oh, he's just sleepy. I was like,
and now he's got food poisoning and he's throwing up. Like, bro, that would make me feel like a piece of shit, to be honest. Which is probably how you felt. Not to judge you, but
no, that's what got me. Is this what I want to pass along to my kids? Whether they know the exact thing or not, the energy is still there. Mm-hmm. The feeling is still there. They just see their dad passed out, obviously not being responsible. I don't even think they saw the throw up or anything, but still. Is that what I want to leave to my kids? Is that how I want to, you know what I mean? And I was like, nah, I think that's it. And then plus the money and
yeah, that's when it hurts. When you think of everything you could have spent it on, and it's like, damn. Especially picking up your kids immediately after, I'd have been like, yo, this $600 could have easily went back to the fam.
Yeah, I didn't even see it till the morning.
Easily back to the crib. Yeah, that's how it usually happened for me, bro.
It's like $600, but yeah, I just said, you know what? I don't even need the once a month. I was like, I'm gonna just stop. If I can't control what I do, then like I was already on a self-improvement kind of thing to start that. So to see something that would make me lose control. That's basically what it was. I was, if you can't get me to do the right thing on something, then that's wrong. You probably shouldn't use that.
Yeah, exactly.
Because there's some level-headed.
But bro, a hall pass of once a month is like a setup to completely fuck up and try to destroy something, you know?
It is.
Not even purposely try, but just because you only have that one break, right? It's like if you're drowning underwater and it's like, yo, David, I'm gonna give you one breath to breathe. You've been under here for 2 minutes. I'm gonna give you one breath to breathe. Go up. You're gonna try to hog all the fucking air you can before you go back down, bro. That's the same thing that hall pass is. That's why I had to completely cut my shit out. Like, there's no way, bro. I just know me. If that hall pass once a month, I might as well just take a walk into whatever DUI tank they got, bro, because I'm in trouble. Like, there's no way, bro. I know me. If I give myself any type of hall pass, I'm gonna try to stay up off of whatever so that day don't end, bro.
Yeah.
That day is gonna roll a whole week straight. But hats off to you, bro, for realizing in that moment, you know, what your family meant, what your kids meant, you know, your dad's, you know, act of service to help you, you know, ultimately, like, he didn't have to do that shit. You could have been like, yo,
clean that shit
yourself, you got it, bro. When you wake up, I'll wake you up to get it.
Yeah.
Like, but I say all that to say that, you know, this experience made you a better person, right? And ultimately, the way you felt, you looked in front of your children, even though they might not have comprehended because you knew what was going on, like, that ultimately set you up for success. You know what I mean? Just because of the way you felt and the way you viewed yourself at that time.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. I mean, mine's was similar, but mine's more of a path to destruction. Like, I wasn't looking for no fucking path to, like, improvement, right? Like you said, you was on the path to improvement. I was purposely trying to find a path to destruction until I figured out that, you know, destruction can actually destroy you. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think I ever talked about this on the pod, or pod, whatever the fuck I just said. I don't think I ever talked about this on here, but I had a boy that I met through my boy Kevin, the homie Jacob. He was from Chicago, and he would come out here, and of course, like, I'd take him out, we'd go out, do things, whatever, boom. And so me and Jacob were together on Thursday night and party, you know how it goes, you know, we having fun, whatever. Certain something happens and it's like, yo, don't mess with that again. You know what I mean? Something didn't feel right about that. That was Friday morning. We literally in the same spot. I'm like, yo, bro, something not right with that batch. You know what I mean? Like, it's got me feeling weird. Friday night, I saw him again. We're at a buddy in Zeus's house. I drove out there to go catch up with him. And we just talked a little bit about it. We talked about, you know, possibly going sober, things like that. He wanted to get sober. And then Sunday, I got a call. I was actually on the way back. I think I dropped Zen off and I came back. And that Sunday I got that call. It was actually, I guess it was Monday morning, 2 a.m. And I was just thinking they probably just, you know, been partying all night, shooting shit in the morning, called me for nothing. Then I get a text like, yo, it's an emergency. And then it was like, okay, I call. Unfortunately, you know, Jacob had succumbed to, you know, bad batch, bro. You know, it's just, and that kind of made me a zombie. And I had to face that. His mom came out here and went to dinner and talked to us, myself and Kevin, you know, and I don't know if CB was there. He might have been there. But shout out those guys. I love those dudes from Chicago. I mean, if it wasn't for them, I would have never learned this lesson. You know what I mean? I would have kept going down this path of destruction, especially not having my kid. Like, I don't think people talk about that enough. You know, fathers got to adjust when they don't live with their kid no more. You know, those feet stop moving in the morning. Those little feet, you're not hearing them. So it was like, all right, who cares? Like, let's take this path. But then once it actually comes knocking at your door, bro, it's like, all right, I got to change. Because I was supposed to be with him that night. I was supposed to be there. So it turned me into a zombie, bro, for like a week, where it was just like, I was just kind of like, damn, like what happened? Like if I was there, could I have stopped him? If I was there, would I have done it first and not been here for my kid? Yeah. You know, would he even have went to this dude if I was there and had this dude? It's a million things that play in your mind. And then, you know, sitting down and talking to his mom was almost like, that's what I needed, bro. Like, I hate to say that, you know, but feeling the mom's pain, you know what I mean? And talking to her and her expressing to me ultimately made me think about my mom. Mm-hmm. And then eventually 2 months later, you know, I just had this episode where my mom finally came to me and was crying, and that shit just made me boo-hoo, bro, and it was done.
Dang.
It was a wrap. Sorry, that was long-winded as fuck. But.
Nah. That was, I don't even think I think I've heard a piece of that.
Probably tidbits of it, bro. Yeah. I mean, because I struggled even after that. It was like, you know, that happened. And then for like 2 weeks, I was just scared of everything. And then Newport, bro, I went to the Pendry. And a homie was there. And damn, I probably shouldn't have put them out there like that. But fuck it, whatever. It's my pod. I went to the Pendry, bro, and a homie pulled up and was just like, yo, got blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, nah, I'm sober now. Next thing you know, I'm around the shots too long, bro. It looks like fun. Yeah, I'm part of it. Let's do it. Yeah. And then I felt terrible, bro, because after that, I just went downhill for like 3-4 weeks until Martin Luther King of 2020. Martin Luther King Day of 2024, because I was supposed to go there and sell something, and I did not make it. I didn't make it, bro.
Damn. How, oh, man. See, this is, I want to continue this, but I know we don't have as much time with the camera right now. But fear, bro. There's a lot of fear that comes up when it comes to making a decision like that. Why is that? When we know it's supposed to be a better decision, but we get fear of what is it?
You know, it's what you know. It's what's familiar. No different than, you know, a child being scared riding a bike when the training wheels come off. They're so familiar to these training wheels being there for them, and that's what substances are. You know what I mean? It's so familiar that an alcoholic can go home and know, like, while he can't depend on the rest of the world, this 6-pack is about to still taste like this 6-pack. As long as I put it in this fridge, it's still there. It's still cold. I can go grab that. Or, you know, if you got other, you know, addictions, it's, you know, that's the thing. It's a fear of the new things, because a lot of things change. Friend group, you know, you got to face some feelings, the way you feel about yourself. You might not be the person you thought you were, you know? It might be whatever the thing is that you're addicted to that got you feeling like Superman. And then once you walk away from that, you realize, like, holy shit, I'm, you know, whatever his name was, Lois Clark, Lane Kiffin, whatever the fuck it was, bro. I'm just the guy in the photo booth, like, before he changes. I'm not. And I think that's the hardest thing, bro. I would say. What do you think is the most difficult thing in the patterns of fear?
Well, I don't know. That's why I just asked it, because I don't know. I remember being afraid to let your circle down, like the people that you hang out with, the people that were obviously troublemakers with you, but they painted in a way of like, oh, we're friends, so we still need to kind of. I don't know. It's. Maybe, I don't know. For me, I think it was a fear of just letting people down.
Yeah, for me, it was not being the life of the party, right? Like, it was always like all attention on me.
Yeah.
And it was like, if not, this party probably fucking sucks. So, like, let me go ahead and be I said it before, bro, the court gesture, the clown. Let me be the circus, you know? And it's, unfortunately, you leave with a certain feeling after that. Like, you might have the most fun ever for 3 hours, but then it's like, damn, were they laughing with me or at me type shit?
Right. Yeah, I think another piece of fear would be of it being so unpredictable, of what's on the other side of shit, doing the right thing, I guess. Because like you said, the guy that goes home and drinks a 6-pack, that's pretty predictable. In terms of, like, you know what you're gonna get. You know that when I get home, I'm about to, like,
it's there for me.
So when you quit something like that, I think there's a fear of like, well, what am I gonna do now?
Yeah.
I'm still gonna like feel stress. I'm still going to get anxiety. I'm still going to overthink a certain situation. What am I gonna do then? How am I gonna? Because you said it's a crutch. It's it's just, I guess it's just the fear of the unknown, really.
Yeah, I mean,
being
that's
okay with yourself.
Bro, fuck it. Let's be as honest as possible, bro. That was my thing. Was I knew what I was getting out of what I was doing. I knew that at a certain point when I was working at certain places, I knew that if I woke up and I chopped 3 of these, I can put this on this plate and it's going to be there when I get back. Now, when I get back, I'm going to be a little bit tired. I need some extra energy. Okay, cool. I'm back up and I'm back at it. And I'm straight enough to go function and do what I need to do. And then, okay, nighttime comes. People want to go out. They want to, oh, we're going to go here tonight. All right, cool. Fuck it. I know what this is going to make me feel. But, and it's that part, it's that part. I know this is going to make me social. I know I already talked too much to begin with. So I know I'm going to be the life of the party off of this. I know I'm going to network. I know I'm going to meet people. Now, when you snatch that away, it's like Space Jam, the Monstars touch that ball and you ain't got them powers no more. Now, who the fuck are you? What do? You got to explore that, bro. I'm 36 years old. I just quit everything at 34. You know what I mean? So from 17 to 34, I thought I was this person. And, fucking I'm not. I attribute it to all of these things that were habits, but I'm not those habits. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I think that's what creates a fear, bro. That something's going to change. Something's going to be different. You just don't know where that's going to lead you. You don't know what new friend group that's going to bring in. You don't know what new side effects you're going to have, such as, when you hear about these medicines on TV and it's like, yeah, it might cure whatever fucking heart problem you got. But at the same time, might give you erectile dysfunction where you end up taking Viagra anyway to pump it. Like, now you're fucking your heart over worse. It's like, bro, I don't know. It's just like, what am I diving into here?
Right. Damn.
Yeah, that's as real as it can get, bro. It's like, that's the scary shit, is just not knowing. And you can know you're fucking up. And you will go back to that fuck up because you know that you're fucking up.
Yeah.
And it's a comfort in that fucking up where everybody's like, wow, David, you really made an ass of yourself last night. And you get so used to that where it's like, well, fuck. Like, you knew I was going to do that. Why'd you invite me? You know what I mean? Like, you knew, like, you lit a firework and you got mad when it went off. Like, but hearing, hey, David, you were different last night. What did you change? It's like, well, they think I'm fucking weird, or like, bro, it took me a long time to get used to, like, it's still weird to me when people are like, oh, you look like high school weight. Like,
really?
Yeah. Oh, you look thin. Like, what the fuck? I was fat. I knew that, but I didn't know you knew that. Like it still takes me a lot to get used to people like, oh, you're not acting like you normally do. And it's like, what the fuck do you want me to do? Like, want me to start spilling alcohol and stumbling all over the place? Like, what do you prefer?
Damn.
I noticed the more sober you got, the more tattoos you got, though. Do you think that's a form of because I was trying to think of that the other day. I was like, is tattoos a form of pain? Like a form of, because I feel like whenever I get tattoos, it's usually when I'm going through something, right? Or I'm learning something, which usually I'm learning something because I went through something. Do you feel like, the more tattoos reflect like pain, or?
I think there's a level of that because you are putting yourself through a pain. You're putting yourself through, it's not enjoyable to sit there and get a tattoo, but I don't think I put any correlation with that. It was just something that I always wanted and something that I started pretty early and I just wanted to finish. Or not finish, but I wanted to get it to a place where I was happy with it.
Liked it. Yeah, cool.
Because everything that I have it's all random. Like nothing is, it wasn't fully curated. It was just like, I really like this. I really like this. I really like this. Where should I put it? Just kind of fit it in. So there's more of just the like bringing something that I wanted to life.
Almost okay. I was gonna say almost like different pieces to life at different times and just getting it.
Yeah, because they all mean something. You know, I got my hair stuff. Got the kids. So they all kind of represent something. Like this is from you, actually. I don't know if I told you that. Everything ain't Hollywood.
What the? Oh shit! You got that tatted? Holy shit!
This is it. Everything ain't Hollywood.
Whoa, bro! Yeah. I didn't know you got that hit on you. That's crazy.
But you know, that was a time in our life where like you really inspired me to like.
Bro, we were everywhere at that time, bro. I looked at that shirt the other day, bro. Like,
yeah.
I was like, man, I wish I had like, I don't know. I wish I had more of a. Fuck it, you keep going, bro. I'm listening to you.
No, I was just saying that.
That just blew my mind, though, bro. I appreciate that. God damn.
Yeah, everything kind of means something. So I got the piano. You know, I like to. So I think it was me. So maybe it was a form of like honoring what I like and just like kind of stamping it. So maybe I never put it that way. So maybe.
Yeah, I feel like it works for me like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I still need to finish, and I'm leaving this open for whatever bright ass ideas I have later down life. I just want to
don't get yourself, bro.
Don't get myself. What do you mean?
Yeah. Remember this thing? Ooh, you play a varsity game on Friday night? You better get that shit tattooed on Saturday, baby. Yeah. Yo, I was so happy I got to play, bro.
Coolest kid on the block.
I was so happy I got to play. I had to go get it tatted, bro. But just to let y'all know, that's the type of shit that I was doing. Oh my God. That's the type of shit I was doing well before I even got, into other shit. So,
man,
I need to put this back, huh?
It's fine. I mean, dang. But yeah, man. But yeah, dude, I think, yeah, I don't know what I think right now.
Me either, bro. But I think there's a pleasure in not thinking.
Yeah.
Because I tend to overthink, and that's what fucks me up 99.9% of the time. Yeah. And almost everything that I do, bro, it's like, is this good enough? And then I'm like, just put it out there. But it's like, I'm constantly like, even you mentioned piano, like, bro, I'm constantly battling. I'll show you after this. Like I said, I would go back and do our like intro thing. I've done it like 5 times, bro. Different tracks, and I can't decide on which one I like. It's just the human ability to overthink it paralyzes you.
But it's so crazy to hear that when I know people on the outside see you as like a confident, like well put together, creative that is not afraid to do anything.
Well, fuck, I gotta make it look good, bro. Like I can't walk outside and be like, yo, I'm scared today. Like, nah, bro. I face fear the same way other people face fear. I just feel like, and I was talking to my aunt about this earlier. Like a lot of times I just feel like I'm possibly never gonna see this person again. So why do I care? Like even outside, like meeting people at bars and shit, it's like, I don't give a fuck who else is around here, bro. They're not going to see me again. Share your opinion with your friends that I don't know. Like, I don't care, bro. That's what I was explaining to her. Like, a lot of people, bro, like, we think about what they think about us and they don't even think about us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I equate that to, like, even in relationships, like, when people are still caught up on their ex and they're still trying to, like, prove some shit to them. And it's like, bro, they are not thinking about you. They are happy. They're fucking scanning shit at the Dollar Tree with a smile on their face, bro.
Yeah.
Life couldn't get any better for them. They are not tripping, bro. Like that's how you gotta live life, bro. It becomes a point of like, yep, I got this fear. Yep, I acknowledge this fear. Now fuck this fear. Just do it.
Yeah. Dude, my form of fear training, we'll call it fear training, has been jiu-jitsu. Competitions. You don't know this person. They're trying to fucking rip you to whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
My very first competition, it's in my head the whole time before the match even started, to where when the ref finally calls us onto the mat, I step on the mat and I can't feel my foot. I can't feel my right foot at all.
You think it's like anxiety or something?
Bro, I was sitting on the side just like clenching, heart pounding.
Oh.
Before the match even started, I did this to myself. Like, I mean, when you have anxiety, heart's pounding, that's like a workout. What happens when you do a workout?
Yeah, you get tired. You tire yourself out, bro.
Your heart rate heart rate goes up. So I'm basically putting myself through a workout without doing anything.
Yeah.
So I step on the mat, couldn't feel my leg. Match starts. Then the first like 10 seconds, I am gassed. Like, couldn't even, just felt like I ran 10 miles.
Damn. So he put you to work.
No, I think I won. I think I won. I got third that tournament.
Mm-hmm.
But the point I'm making is that fear is always there. Then when I do a competition now, if I can control myself and control the fear leading all the way up until getting on the mat, and I remember that first time of getting on the mat or competing, then whenever other fear comes up, I remember that I've already figured out a way that I can almost conquer that fear.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's only temporary. The highest fear is like right then. And then it's up to you to like move past it.
Mm-hmm.
So I use getting on the mat now. Like I still get nervous, but I just try to keep myself together. And then anytime other fear comes up in life, I just play back that whole kind of scenario of like getting past it. And like, yes, so it's okay to feel fear. It's natural. Like we all scared of something, right?
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, just remember that whole sequence of just getting past fear. And it's helped me out a lot. It's helped me with stuff like this, with, you know, it's helped me a lot. So
it's funny you say that, because I was talking to my niece and she uses pain the same way. So she had an accident, the one that was just here. She had an accident, I think it was 2023, maybe 2022. But she was in an accident, ejected from the car, broke her back, like from the impact of hitting the road. And she was saying that while she was in there, she was, and unfortunately her friend passed, R.I.P. Roger. But she was saying that, you could sit there and ask, why me? God, why didn't you take me? But she said instead she decided to look at it as like, this is the worst pain I'm ever going to feel. Like I'm in the hospital. My back is broken. I just lost my best friend. This is the worst pain I'm ever going to feel in life. And now she gauges pain in life based on where she was at that moment, which seems to be the same thing that you do with fear. And that motors you past whatever fear you have now. Yeah. Yeah, that's interesting, bro.
Yeah.
That's a great way to gauge it.
Exactly the same. I'm tired of, like, there's fear, and then there's fear we kind of put on ourselves, like where we kind of create this fear.
Mm-hmm.
Now, fear, I don't want to get to a point where like I fear nothing, like,
Yeah, no,
like,
we got kids, bro.
right?
We gotta go home.
So, it's just like I don't want to give myself the power to make myself scared of something.
Yeah. Yeah, but you also don't want to be a dumbass, like toughing bar fights at Golden Corrals and shit like that. Like, fucking toughen it out with it. Because you got those guys too.
Yeah, especially in fighting.
Yeah.
Like they get so far down the line of like, I fear nothing, because they have to get to that point.
Mm-hmm.
If you meet a person that is willing to get into the ring, they have to go through so much, like, well, one pain, but they have to push past so much fear that sometimes they go too far to be able to snap into a mode of like, I want to destroy this person next to me.
Kill this guy.
But like, that's a weird state to put your mental in,
and then have to chill it out,
and then have to turn it off.
Yeah,
like, but so yeah, I don't want to go down that road, but any type of fear that I try to talk my brain into, like, oh, I shouldn't be. The fuck? Why not? What?
Yeah.
You know? Because I still get nervous, man. I still get scared to talk, to put myself out there, to post videos, whatever the case is. It's still there.
I'm scared to be on camera, bro. You already know that. I didn't told you that shit. I hate
which is crazy because we've done so many videos now,
and I still don't know how to look at this camera, bro. I look at you nonstop. Well, right now, I'm afraid of this.
Don't look there.
Scares the shit out of me.
Don't look
but there. It's
battery's about to go, so we need to wrap.
Okay.
So hey, if you made it this far, we appreciate you. We got to wrap because of
we got shit to do and our battery's dying. We're not even gonna lie to you. This was Daily Deposits. We appreciate y'all. I'm not sure what episode this is. Might be 13 or 14.
I think it's 14.
But we appreciate y'all. Keep rocking with us. We'll keep it going. We'll have more guests in the future. And for the meantime, keep making yourself better 1% every day. Peace.
Peace.